Hey everybody, welcome to another Origami Wednesday. Today we're going to make ourselves a little Dungeness crab, or at least little papery crabs. They're super cute, they look really cool, and while they are a little bit fiddly, they're actually not that hard. You just have to give yourself some patience. Now I'm going to tell you, I started out with 3 and I'm up to 5. So let's see how many more we can make, shall we? All right. First thing I'm going to do, grab some paper here. Okay. Green and orange. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fold corner to corner diagonally. Okay. Corner to corner diagonally. We're going to have another little orange crab. You say, how do you know? Because I'm going to flip it, and I'm going to do side to side, horizontally, and side to side horizontally. Okay. Then I'm going to fold it and make a diamond. Okay, remember if we do it the other way, it makes a triangle. This way, it makes a diamond. I'm going to have the open side facing me. And the first part we're going to do is I'm going to fold, it's going to feel a little bit like an umbrella, okay? I'm going to fold this side to the center. And I'm going to get it as straight as possible. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, if it's not perfect, it is not the end of the world. Do your best. Like I said, I started out with 3 crabs and I've got 5 now. If we need to do more, I will do more. It'll be exciting. Okay. After I folded into our little ice cream cone, I'm actually going to tuck, feels a little bit like tucking their wings underneath, okay? So this gets pushed inside. So this fold right here, the other folds are going to stay the way they are, but this fold right here is going to get turned inside out, okay? So it's going to look like a cravat. I don't know, it's that kind of a day. I'm going to flip it and we're going to do the same thing. This side to the center. This side to the center. Okay. And then tuck his little wings underneath. Tuck his little wings. He doesn't need wings. He's a crab. He's going to scuttle along the floor, the ocean floor. Okay, so now we have, it looks like a tie. Or it looks like a kite, but it's upside down, so it's going to be flying toward me. Now, I want to work on this side. Now, because I'm working on this side, I want to be sure that I'm opening up the back the same number as the front. Not only because then these guys are free to move, but because then it's level and it'll be easier for me to get a good fold, okay? Because this is the tricky part. This is the fiddly part. I'm going to fold this side up to the center. I know you get to watch me do this a whole lot. And then this side up to the center, okay? Now this gives me a mark. This line right here is going to be super important. It's not really a fold, not yet. I'm going to fold, I'm going to reverse this outer fold. But I have to do it in a special way that allows this guy to open up, okay? So now I have a little mini kite shape right in the middle. Let me show you that again, because like I said, this is the tricky, this is the fiddly part. So if I open this way twice, I'm going to open this way twice. So I still have my freedom of movement. Okay. I'm going to fold this side, just one, up to the center. Okay. I'm going to fold this side up to the center. And you'll notice I'm just using the points of the paper. Okay, I'm lining it up with itself. That may not have made sense. All right, so I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to push that top Now, if I were to just fold it, it would come up and it'd be a straight line up here instead of a point. And as you see, I have a really nice point right there. Okay. So I'm going to fold this. And, okay. So let's try this one more time. I'm lining the side of the paper up with this crease in the paper, okay? So even if, like, on this side it was a little open, they were a little far apart, that's okay. I'm lining the paper up with itself, okay? Giving it a nice crisp fold. Nice crisp fold, okay? Pulling the middle out. I'm going to fold these two. So this piece is still touching the same. I'm going to come up here and see, I'm going to have one that's going to give me problems. That's okay. Just means I did my job when I was giving it a nice hard crease. Now it just wants to crease there. Okay? There we go. This side is not perfect. That is okay. What we'll do is we'll just keep that in mind when we move on to the next part, and we'll kind of adjust around that. Okay, I have one more. Okay. So fold this edge up to the center. Fold this edge up to the center. And the nice thing is you can tell you're done because now you've got a perfect diamond. This is going to get pulled out. And that one just folded perfectly. We couldn't have asked for that to be any better. Okay. So now, see, well, we have these wonderful things, but what I want to do, I would only have 4 legs if I were a crab, but we need 8 legs. Okay. So I'm going to take my scissors and cut up the center. Miss all your folds, go to the blank one, and if you trim a little bit of the edge paper off, it's not going to be the end of the world, okay? Trim right along that center seam. You can see I have a little scrap of paper. I have other things to worry about. It'll be okay. Nobody will ever know but you. And if you're judging yourself that harshly, you shouldn't, because it's just not worth it. You are worth more than that. Okay. So I've trimmed just about up to that center line. And really, if you wanted to go a little further, you could. Now, I'm going to open it back up to a good triangle. And I'm going to start folding legs. So I'm going to fold this guy. And this guy, and I like doing all one side and then all the other side because then I can make my creases match. So he'll be fairly symmetrical, so he won't be lame when he's on the ocean floor. I almost said forest floor, but that would be a very sad crab. Yeah. I don't know, are there freshwater crabs? I suppose there are. Okay. So he has his legs. I'm going to keep holding him this way. And I'm going to give him little feet. So I'm going to fold, upward. Okay? Fold, upward. Fold, upward. Fold, upward. I'm going to do the same over here. Fold, upward. So I'm folding from the crease. I'm kind of twisting it a little bit. Okay. Fold upward. Okay. Now when I turn him over, I folded this triangle down. That's his nose. That's his little face. Yep. Now when I'm facing him forward, so now the big point is toward me, I'm going to fold this leg. I always have trouble with this. This leg gets folded up, and I'm going to use my scissors and give him a claw. Okay, look, he has a little claw. So I fold this, and then I'm going to cut. And he has a little claw. And then this part of his body gets tucked underneath. Okay. As square as we can make him. And then we're going to give him 2 little eyeballs. Just as easy as that. And that is how you make your very own crab. He's a little jumpy too. And that is okay. Look at that little guy. He's so cute. And he looks really complex. Like I said, just give yourself time. Expect it's going to take a couple different times around. Check out our Pinterest page, our origami Pinterest page for the Richmond Park Library. And you'll see the little tutorial on how to make him and more of his ocean friends. All right. Everybody have a great Wednesday, and we'll see you next week.